Oh, new game name? No, no. Same. Hi there, Yaz. How's it going? Lovely to see you there. Same game name? Huh. You done something wrong here? Macres. Same old, same old. Sorry, Yaz, I didn't see your comments there. What's up? Whoa. Wowza. Wowza. How you doing there, Yaz? How long you been sitting there for as well? Sorry about that. An instant reply, okay. Good. My instincts, you know. Jump in, go. Let's get to work. It's not coming up. The freaky? What the freak? It, anything changed on your end? Have you might have to update Farm Sim. Exotic Perp, good to see you there. I doubt I did that, Yaz. Exotic Perp, just farming some rice, my playboy. Draco, hello, hello. Lovely to see you there. Legend of the farm, Mr. Draco. Let me check that I didn't block you, Yaz. CHDJ, hello. Lovely to see you there. No, we've not got you blocked. No. How you doing there, Jay, Draco, Exotic Perp? Hope you like calmly farming rice and vegetables, my pimps. Because that's what we got going on here. We're trying to get Yaz in the game. It's going well, very well, thank you, Mr. Perp. It's rice planting season. Some of that purple haze in the air. Might be something like that, Yaz. I know there's maybe there's a whole game update for Farm Sim right now. They patched the whole game since you last played, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Exotic Perp going well, keeping it super calm. CHDJ, wonderful day today. I worked all day. People are going to say that this is just more work, but it's not. It's different to that. Very, very different to that. How's your day, Jay? What's going on over there? Oh, nice one, Draco. Talk to me about the farm, brother. What's going on over there? What are you putting together? Yeah, wonderful day at work today. What happened? They got me a new like a shelter. They got me a shelter because I got a little umbrella that I sit under at the moment, and I think they felt sorry for me, and the boys went and bought me a shelter down at Bunnings. It's pretty nice. Rubber, we're live, brother. Yes, sir. Let me know if you want to get out here and get into some work. Nice one, my dude. Oh, you got it there, Yaz? Cool. And how you doing, Yaz? What's going on? Rubber, how's things? A shelter. Yaz, a shelter. They got me like a... What do you call it? A pergola? A pagoda? What is a pagoda? What is a pergola? A little tent thingy. They got it for me at like 5:30 in the afternoon, so I didn't need it today. But I'll set it up tomorrow. I'll send a pic. I'll drop a pic in the farm chat. Flex a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty nice. Pretty cool of the boys to do that for me. They said it was a safety thing. They couldn't have me sitting there in the sun like that, but I said, man, come on. I said, come on. Don't give me that kind of bullshit. Don't try and act like you weren't doing something sweet for me. Oh, nice one, Rubber. Nice. Success, I assume? You got taken seriously? Oh, cool. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Yeah, I've been reading about that, Rubber. The cost of tech in the US has gone through the roof, huh? Sad to say. Yeah, it's actually our guy Josh's birthday tomorrow. Everyone's been joking all week that they were going to get him a cake, but then he said today that he wasn't going to come in tomorrow. He's skipping work on his birthday, so no cupcakes for us. I really genuinely think it might have actually been like a safety, like a requirement. But you know, I'll take it as a nice thing. I don't care. Nice one, Rubber. Look at that monster pile of vegetables over there I got loaded up. I know. Doesn't it just come around faster every year? Time flies. It really does. Do. Another planting season. 9 mins. Okay, cool. I don't think I'll get all of the planting done in that time. I'll get some devices ready for you and Rubber. Fertilizer going in the fields. Which stream was this? Last night's stream? Last night's stream was the long... Not last night's. Last night we had like a pretty big like organizational stream. I basically loaded every pallet on the farm onto the Pink Panther S and the Prime Pallet Mover. I hooked this one up with just a huge load of deliverables. Did a huge amount of stacking over here, cleared out all of our flour stocks. Yeah, that was last night's. The night before, Bella and Yaz did the long grain, which is completely done. Really excellent job of that. Happened last night. Oh, good. Mr. Rubber is on deck. Got a vehicle ready to go. Gonna get this one fully seated up. All right. Yeah, no. Last night was a full pallet loading evening. The night before was all long grain. Can't remember the night before that. But it's definitely about to get interesting. We're talking about the Barley project. The Barley boys want their fill. Everyone wants to go to Bali, and I'm ready to support that. I'm ready to support all of everyone's farming dreams, mine included. Everyone's farming dreams are going to come true. That's my guarantee. Last night was just me. I did a full solo sesh. I had Bella in the chat offering emotional support. Bella E. And basically just took care of everything that was going to be neglected today. I was able to take care of. So it was a pretty productive little sesh one, if you ask me. So this is what we were trying to figure out. And if you're on prop, Mr. Barley, just jump in one of the... We've got 2 devices in the haul road there. Both are either loaded or at 75%. And it's just the top 6 fields and the boot that we're doing today. It's a big job. But that's what's on the cards today. The barley season, I'll jump up to this next field and then I'll have a quick look, because we figured this out last night and then I forgot. I think we're gonna have to wait until August. But let me just double check. Barley planting season is in September. So the barley planting season is actually going to coincide with day one of the long grain rice harvest season. And yeah, we're going to have a 3-month harvest season. And we're going to have a 3-month planting season and a 3-month harvest season. So it's going to add a month either side, and it's all going to be rather compressed. We can do barley. We can also do wheat if we want. Like, we can do whatever we please. The wheat harvest season would be July, August, which would actually be interesting. And then the planting season would overlap with long grain rice, September, October. No, wheat would overlap too much with the harvest season. Sorghum. Sorghum planting season would fully overlap with the rice season. So sorghum's a hard no. Yeah, it's got to be barley. It would mean that we would go straight from rice planting season, which ends May, into June barley harvest season. And then with a relatively September, and then it would be August, September rice harvesting season, going straight into October barley planting season. It's interesting. It's going to make for a busy schedule, but I think that that's good. I'm slowly getting more organized with the deliveries. We're going to get the delivery system better figured out, so that there'll be obviously a similar amount of loading, but we'll get it down to like 2 deliveries instead of. We'll get it down to 2 deliveries per day instead of currently potentially 5. So we're going to drop the amount of deliveries in this plan that I'm figuring out in my head. So less deliveries, more farming, more harvesting, more planting. We're going to need to start. There will be a weeding season required, I guess. Once the planting season's in, we'll be spending November, December, the start of winter weeding. Jan, Feb. It's interesting that barley takes such a long time to germinate. Am I reading that correctly, Rubber? Barley, planting season, September, October. It then grows November, December, January, February, March, April, May. And then in June you harvest. The barley, I think you just ignore. See, that's the problem. We're looking at the harvest and planting seasons and trying to find one that doesn't match up exactly with rice, so that we don't have to do a double month or a month where, say, we have to plant the rice and harvest the barley at the same time. I want to avoid that, and in order to do that, we're going to have to do barley, basically. Wheat and sorghum both overlap substantially with rice, both types of rice. So it does, in a practical sense, have to be barley. We've got all of the gear. We own all of the gear that we need. And it's good. It'll give us more to do in the winter season, and it'll give some of the farmers, like, say, Phoenix and Rubber, people who due to lag or international whatnot, are basically prohibited from certain types of farming. It's going to be way better for farmers like that because we can stick them on the weeder, put them on fertilization tasks, things of that nature. So I think it will be. Barley 2K26 is also one of the prettiest crops. Not that that's got anything to do with it in my mind, but it kind of does. Barley will turn the barley into barley flour, and we'll ship that to the we'll use that to make noodles and bread and cake. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be supercharging we're gonna be adding a second type of noodles if everyone's comfortable with that. It'll no longer just be rice noodles. We'll be adding wheat noodles. Not wheat noodles, like regular flour noodles. Which is going to put a dent in it, because at the moment we're making too many eggs. We can also just tip it straight into the bakery, but at the moment we need to get rid of some of this excess of eggs that we have, the excess of eggs that we have, and it'll chew into that. It'll take a big bite out of that, which is good. And then if we've got too much, the question then will be, will we need the same quantity of rice flour? Will we be able to alternate seasons where instead of planting short grain rice, we plant all long grain rice on all fields, and then turn some of the rice and just sell some of the rice as rice? Would we accept that as a crew selling just rice? We've done it before, but, it's just down to what everyone can accept. The classic, yeah. Yes, exactly. The classic. Classic rice. Rice. Original flavor rice. Purely comes down to what the crew will accept. What can the crew accept? About to get some air here. Check this shit out. Oh god. There we go. These things actually get decent air. People don't talk about that. Yeah, rice. Rice noodles, vegetables. And yeah, mostly we'll have just a completely secure supply of food for the chooks. Although, here is something that came to me in a quasi dream state. We purchase the field, and we make it so that as you drive through here, there's a new path that goes Whoop, 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 whoop. Comes out there, where there is actually already a little something something. We split the field. So that when you're driving, instead of going like yoink around that way or yoink around that way, you go dead across. We could also then purchase this field and cut a path straight across there, which would make the trip into town insanely fast. We would cut a path, basically, we would dissect the map. It's kind of maniacal. And it would make this field 2 fields. 2 triangular fields. It'd be a bit fun, it'd be a bit cheeky, it'd be kind of messed up, I don't know. I'll leave it up to the crew what they want to think and do about that. The other one that we should do is maybe do a little split ski across here. Although there is kind of already a dog path through there. But yeah, been thinking about that. It would speed up people's trip into town. And I know we've got a lot of speed demons who like to go across country. So maybe it'd, you know, answer that question before they asked it. So to speak. Who's the town planner? Who's the crazy butterfly in this butterfly enclosure? Don't ask me. That's good, Rubber. I'm glad you're not lagging too much, man. Yep. Yeah. That's a big question, because fencing the field would, I guess, hinder the farmers, and it would not. There is no way we'd be able to. You're right. It would be impossible to have it unfenced. If that path wasn't fenced, it would be a disaster. Bit off a lot to chew here with this one. It's a big, bold concept. It's a really good point about the fence. That's something that I didn't see in my dream. We would have to fence it. I mean, it's a big field is the thing. I guess okay, so we do 1 barley harvest. We'll see how much barley we get from it. Maybe we've got, I don't know how much barley even yields per square whatever. Ah, yeah. Immortal crop dreams. There she is. I'll get you up on comms, Yaz. Yeah. Crops harvesting the next day. Wow.
Hey.
Sup, Yaz?
Hey, I'm I'm just gonna quickly eat something because I know that this is probably gonna take a while.
Okay.
I've had such a weird like sleeping pattern today. I slept like a full 8 hours last night. Woke
Yikes.
up and ate something and then went back to bed,
Girl,
which
you,
is actually my couch. Like I don't know, I'm feeling like in the doghouse with myself, and I've just like put a bunch
what?
of stuff on my bed.
Girl, you're
Thinking like,
killing it. What are you talking about? You need rest. You need to sleep.
yeah, oh, and so that's like 8 hours plus I don't know, like another 8 hours.
Yeah? A
The
perfect
day
two
gone.
days not
I
gone.
woke up. I woke up and I'm just like, okay, farm sim.
There's
But
endless days, but yeah, yeah. I maybe I like the sound of this day, and I'm glad you got some sleep. I'm gonna just put it to you that way.
yeah, me too.
A day of
8 hours
rest.
and 8 hours. It's unheard of.
That's a good amount of sleep. That's a
I'm just
healthy
gonna
amount of sleep.
microwave some rice actually.
You eating
Some
some
rice
rice?
and pom pom mushrooms.
Nice.
Um, and gobble that down, and then I'll be ready for shift.
All right, nice, nice. We'll
Right, I'll
see you
catch you in a
shortly.
bit.
All right, see you
I could
shortly.
even just leave this on mute.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Mute me up.
Sweet.
No worries. Okay. Bonk, 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 bank, bonk, bank, bank, on bank, bonk, 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 bank, bonk, bank. Yeah. Yeah, the Field 43 project. Field 41? Yeah, Field 41. Field 41 is going to be a very interesting development for us. One of our biggest purchases to date. And I guess we should consider the opportunity costs, the things that we could buy otherwise. Off the top of my head, another facility of some sort. Could buy a dairy or we could buy the lumber mill. Start making IKEA furniture or some shit, I don't know. What eats barley? It's the flour mill. It's all about the flour mill. Barley, I don't think it goes in anything else. What other animal eats barley? Maybe... I know sheep eat grass. These other malakas eat. Horsey? Well, the horsey project, I was thinking location-wise for horses. If we knocked this out, we could put a horse stable there. We would just have to customize the shape of the thing. Or maybe it would have to be like that. And then we would change the fence to just be all of that stuff there. Alternatively, we could, wait, that works. That checks out. What the hecky? You know, you could fully just put a fucking horse stable there. Yeah, yeah. I agree with what you said, Rubber. Many people eat barley and beer, they do. Interesting. Yaz, whenever you're in, there's a... I'm going to set a device up here for you. Let me check the bakery. No. Biogas plant, carpentry, oil mill. Wow. We can make oil? Rice oil? Wow. Did not know that. We can make sugar beet, sugar cane. The spinnery's all fabric. No. I didn't realize there was another whole thing that we could... Rice oil seems to be just rice. Like we could be churning out rice oil. That's it. Next season we pivot to just pure long grain. Because no offense to this task, but it's a lot. You know, getting people out here, making them drive the devices. These tasks could all be done substantially quicker, to put it lightly. And then we would just have an enormous excess of rice that we would turn into beautiful rice oil. Seems like a no-brainer. Excellent use for our excess rice. A third product. It's very interesting. Didn't even know that I'm not even 100% sure where the oil mill is. Alright. Next season's going to be interesting. Barley, maybe... Wonder how much the rice oil factory will cost. That's probably 300 grand, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Plain rice. What were we thinking? We could be selling rice oil. And the only problem with the horses is the silly buggers. I don't want any of these young dogs coming out here, getting on the horses and being idiotic on them. That's my one request. I sense that that's going to require a little bit of brow baiting on my part. That's okay. It's true. But then you got to go get them and bring them. I know exactly how this is going to go. And it's going to be fine. I sound like my mother when we wanted to get a cat when we were a kid. It's going to be fine. I am going to go and get the horses when people leave them out in the forest on the other side of the map. I'm not going to complain about it or be or act like a martyr about it either. It's just going to be part of having horses on the farm. I don't think they do, Yaz. I think I'm going to get a horse trailer and I'll just go get them. It'll be part of the pay dirt for me getting to have this beautiful big farm will be that I go and do that. I drive around this beautiful map and do that. It's going to be totally fine. The horse trailers look nice as well. And same as the horses need time to run around, I need time to run around. I need to run around enough in this game as well. Dang. We need to get your game back on the main drive there, Yaz, I think. Stay typing, dude. It's good for the. I think it's good for the views and stuff. Concurrent. It's got a thing here on my little data tab called chat rate, which I guess is probably just the rate of comments per minute. And at the moment it's at 1. We're at chat rate 1. So, chat, if you want to just drop a comment, say God did in the chat. And we'll get that chat rate up to 2 or 3. Let's hear who did it, guys. And the answer is God. Who made all this digital rice? God. God did. TikTok's become an irreligious place, and we're bringing the religion back to YouTube. This is the world's first ever Christian live stream. This is the world's first ever Christian YouTube channel. God dang it. Blasphemy from Rubber. Blasphemy. We'll let it slide, Rubber, because we live with forgiveness in our heart. His farm's all about forgiveness. Show mercy to yourselves, farmers. Even when you take the Lord's name in dang. You know, Joe Rogan, I saw him saying recently that he believes that Jesus is going to come back in the form of AI. I think he's wrong. I think Jesus is going to come back as a streamer, playing Farm Sim and spreading the gospel. Spreading the gospel. Spreading the gospel of Jesus. I'm here to spread the gospel of Jesus. And nothing is going to stop me. Nothing is going to stop me. The thing is, if I start doing a voice like that, I can very well get stuck. So I'm just going to stop. Jesus, 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 everybody now. He came down from the manger, the Immaculate Conception. Jesus, Jesus, everybody now. Yes, I can baptize you in the rice fields, Rubber. Absolutely, I can baptize you in the rice fields. Once we finish once we finish planting, we're gonna have a baptism, a ricely baptism. He came down from the manger, the Immaculate Conception. Jesus, Jesus, everybody now. Mary made a baby. She went down to the baby. She was Jesus, 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 everybody now. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus Christ. Died for your sins. Jesus Christ died for your sins. It's just that simple. Yaz's pond would actually be prime baptismal location. I would kind of love to visit Yaz's farm again. Mightn't be a bad idea, Yaz. It seems to be taking a little minute for you to load in. What's the guy? We need to get your game over to that hard drive. From the hard drive to the harder drive. Something sus about that. Something a little sus about the word hard drive, if you ask me. The Immaculate Conception. Jesus. Hard drive should be a car movie. It's been a bit of a lack of car movies since, Fast and the Furious kind of wiped out everyone's appetite for them, I think. We got inundated with car movies. They lost sight, those movies, I think. They really lost sight. Fast and the Furious. Originally it was about like Honda Accords getting hotted up, which is so sick. But it became all about muscle cars and other shit that I just didn't buy in on that hard, I wanted to buy in on it. I love cars, but they lost sight of the real discussion, which was JDM versus American Muscle. Words from the chat. Yaz says Swifts. gets Corollas. Yes. They should make a movie just called Hatchback, which is about our hero, Harry Hatchback, who owns a hatchback. And he's involved in the illegal... I mean, that's the thing. Here in Australia, the hatch is the real, working man's car. In Europe as well, that's what all the boys drive. When I worked at BMW, everyone was selling hatchbacks. Everyone. Everyone had a hatchback for sale on Gumtree. Everyone had a hatchback with a slightly modified engine, rims and exhaust that was just a piece of shit. We would drive our hatchbacks around after work. I was driving a Hyundai XL at the time. Super fast parallel park, delivering pizza, but like quickly. I was a fucking beast on the pizza runs, man. When it rained, I'd just be like going sideways around the corners, drifting as I delivered pizza. The pizza run, the drug deal. That's what the hatchback's all about. But when I say drug deal, I'm not talking about like Fast and the Furious or any of these films where they're like making the score of the century. I'm talking about dropping off a 50 to someone. I'm talking about going to sell some cabs and they want to buy 2 and they want a discount because they're buying 2. And you have to have that conversation. Yeah, hatchback. And the guy gets his hatchback stolen and he has to get his hatch back. This is good, Yaz. You're onto something. America needs to learn about the hatchback. They need to learn that it isn't... that trucks are gay. It's all about the hatchback. Which is also gay, but in the good way. God, I'm going to have to take this stream down now. Oh well, it was a good stream to that point. We were doing so well. A super fast parallel park? Exactly, Yaz. Exactly. Jesus, Jesus, everybody now. You're right, Yaz. Oh, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you exactly?
I actually missed it.
Oh, good, good. Are you?
Something
were you just?
about gay.
I did. I was. I mean, I said trucks are gay, but that hatchbacks are gay in the good way. Trucks are gay in the other way.
Oh my god, no! Like, the hatchbacks are gay.
They
100%.
are, but like in the best way possible, where it's like they're sassy, wonderful little things that are just fucking zooming around.
Yeah, but
in
like,
the city.
Let's be real. Well, I personally find it really easy to drive in a hatchback because I have ADHD, and a lot of gay people have ADHD and they drive hatchbacks.
Yeah,
that's a fact. My whole close circle, and if they're not driving a hatchback, they're driving a sedan that is so freaking beaten up.
Yeah, yeah. Like the
or
most...
absolutely like car babe. They're a car babe.
What's a car babe?
They've got an Accord. They've decked it out.
Yeah.
Car babe is just someone who looks after their, a car
A
girl.
babe,
Somebody looks
yeah,
after
yeah.
their car well.
A babe
They
whose
know
car
all
goes
about
toot
that
toot.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha.
Has a super cheap car, auto on their lanyard.
Fuck yeah. Get me a babe like that. Damn, look at this traffic jam I've generated here. And then someone's tried to
Oh my
overtake
God.
and someone's tried to go around the traffic jam and created the second lane traffic jam.
Holy damn, that's the biggest traffic jam I've seen in all of Futan Pantai in all my years.
This guy's fucked it. He's tried to overtake. Of course he's in the BMW X5. What a shit cunt. He fucking wonged it.
What have you done, mate?
I'm not moving anything. They can all just sit and wait. They've punished us enough. This is some retribution.
Eventually they just disappear. Like, I swear they just clip out.
The traffic jam? Yeah, I think so. The game has a limit to how much jam it can traff. I just saw another guy pull up, however. It is getting bigger, this one.
Maybe that's part of the new patch.
Yeah.
They don't disappear now, because
Yeah.
this is the biggest one we've seen.
This is probably the biggest jam I've come across. It's kind of the best thing about my job. Every now and then I get to create an absolute monster traffic jam. And just sit there getting like a sick sexual thrill out of it.
Dude, where was I? I was at the hospital yesterday. The Wesley Hospital, and there's some works going on.
Uh-huh.
And I was driving up, and then this dude comes with a stop sign. He's running for his life, and he's like holding it up. I don't know where he was. He was on Smoko or something.
Yeah.
No one's like manning the thing.
I've been there before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes you got to go piss and then you're like, there's no one here. I'll just go do a fucking quick piss. And then you come back and it's
It's
like...
a damn hospital. Oh my God. Either way, I was like, lol, that's so funny. And I fully just like turned around. I'm like, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting.
Lol. I mean, when that happens, there's protocol for that, you know. If someone burns your light, you just you say runner. Like someone's run.
Burns your light.
Someone's run through my light or run through my stop sign or whatever.
Oh.
So you would have been a runner. You would have been...
No, there was no light.
Oh. Damn.
It was just like a road.
Fuck, respect to the boys.
And a hill at that. So I'm like below, like coming up the hill. You can't see anything. And then I just see like this boy in fluoro, with the stop sign. He looked really puffed out. So I felt really sorry for him. And
Oh,
obviously, you've got a similar job. And I'm like, damn.
He sounds like
Empathetic
traffic
Av.
control. He sounds like traffic control to me. Well done. Thank you for being empathetic to a struggling traffic controller who has maybe taken his break at the wrong time or abandoned his post.
I think.
It
Yeah,
happens.
I think so.
It
Well, maybe the
happens.
truck drivers like come with the Lotus and men early. I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
I turned around. I was like, I'm not sitting. Don't trust this guy.
No,
And
no, no.
Plus, there was a park that I actually saw like the other way, so it
Nice.
worked out.
I'm glad. I'm glad it all worked out. I mean, look, traffic control wise, as long as no one smashes into anyone and you don't have to fill out an incident report form, you're basically Gucci.
Oh yeah, I hope he doesn't get fired.
I really doubt. I mean, it's almost an impossible job to get fired from. Like, you got to do some heinous shit to get fired.
Just grab some water.
Nice.
Just gonna be a minute. I'm at 63%. I really hope it works.
Sick. Man, me and Mr. Rubber are getting close to just beefing out this job. All on our loan sharks.
Do you reckon you'll be on for much longer?
Probably another 10 minutes, I would say. Sorry, Yaz.
That's okay. I should have known there was an update. I was home all day.
No,
I just don't know.
Have you got the game shuffled back over to your main drive?
No, because when I open it up, it's really confusing. There's nothing that says Farm Sim on my USB. It just says Steam Library.
Okay.
And like some .exe or .exp or something.
Interesting.
So maybe I just need to I don't know. Oh, wait, I'm done.
You're in? Yeah, girl. I'm gonna get your vehicle all stacked up with rice saplings.
Need a faster shift. I swear I got like the Farm Sim music stuck in my head now though.
It's pretty catchy, huh?
Is that it? I don't know. You're the musical person. To me, it's like do. Yeah, I only hear like probably like the very most simple note. Okay, where's the little machine?
Something like that.
Holy.
We're down here at the boot. And I got a device here for you, loaded and ready to go, Yaz. Oops.
Thank you.
Let's crash out the rest of this boot. Probably my most listened to song in the last year, I would say.
I'm sure there's a way to turn it off.
Yeah.
Maybe like it's probably different because I have like the longest loading screen ever.
Yeah, mine lasts for 2 minutes max, I would say. There's like the downtime part where it's like do 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 zaka da bang it de bang it bongi bang it do 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 do. Yeah, that's a song that's like pretty well roasted into my brain, I would say.
Truly, like right now, if you told me that it was still playing, I'd be like, yeah, I know.
It's that deep
There's
in your
something
head
wrong
right
with my
now.
laptop. Yeah, it really is. The other day, when I was like, when I turned off the computer because I thought I heard like some sort of sound. I'm pretty sure it was the cockerel, like the
cockerel.
like the chicken pen, but
Oh,
the
yeah,
rooster
yeah, yeah,
making
yeah.
the noise.
Oh, damn. Maybe we have been playing too much Farm Sim, yes.
It was coming through weird on my like yeah, it was coming through weird. It was coming through like music, and which is weird, but
That is kind of weird.
hasn't happened since. So that's good. I think it was just the position of my headphones that day.
Maybe, maybe. Strange
It also could
occurrence.
be because I don't have any streaming service at the moment.
Right.
I cancelled Apple Music. They
Nice.
couldn't get my algorithm right,
No, yeah.
and don't want Spotify at all.
No,
Like I'd
yeah.
rather listen to bloody cockerels than Spotify. And
Yeah, yeah, Triple M instead of Spotify.
yes, oh my god, my friend Alps has been carrying around a radio, and I'm like, and we listened to the radio on the porch. It was so like
Old
old
school.
people. I love it.
Triple M is still good radio, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Great.
now that they got rid of Shigsy or whatever his name was, they had this awful presenter who just couldn't stop saying inappropriate shit. And it was like super
Really?
bumming me out. But now they got rid of him, they're a good station again. Alright, Mr. Rubber. Okay. So, let's just do a quick drive around the fields, make sure we didn't miss any super obvious little patches. I'm going to get airborne and have a look to see if anything's visibly missing. And check out the maps. Damn, it's looking pretty friggin' thoroughly Dunsky. Just this last little stretch here for Yaz to hit. I'll get out of everyone's way. Okay, one way of the traffic jam cleared. Don't know how that happened. You're out of seed? Okay, how are you holding for seed, Yaz? You got a bit there?
Yeah, 29.
Okay, you're going to have to put this one to rest then, girl. I think we've completed the job as well, right? That's all the fields done? Yeah. Awesome. I love that. Clear this monstrous traffic jam. Oops. Okay. Well done, my guys.
These are leased.
These are all leased, yeah. We lease the full rice. The small rice devices we lease.
Everything else has been planted.
Yeah, that's the full planting season. Me, you, and Robert just
Aww.
snapped it out. Damn.
Oh, well done, guys. That's incredible.
Look at the size of this oil mill, Yaz. Can you see this on the TikTok?
Mhm.
Freaking huge, hey?
Has it? Yeah, that's always been there.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah. How much is that? And that makes rice oil?
Yeah. Trying to figure out where its drop point is.
It might be a glitch for you.
Oh, yep, I see it.
Mobile.
I see it there.
Which field? This field. Wait, let me have a look.
Which field is it of the 6?
No, Oh no, this is all planted. If you look down, it should tell you the crop type at the bottom.
Yep, that field's all.
Oh wait, when you
That field's planted that you're in.
yield bonus 80, 90%. Heck.
Oh yeah. The oil mill's only 240 grand.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
We're at like half a mil at the moment. I love that I
240.
just round up to the most.
So so let's say 250 for that plus. It looks like 300 for the field. But we don't really have to do anything until. There'll be no point in doing this until we've done the next rice harvest, because we just won't know how much rice we'll actually have. Anyway, let's stand in the rice fields and have an end of stream meeting, guys. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Miles and miles of rice.
Rufus is taking the rice device.
Yeah. Imagine us like actually driving one of these things. God, that'd be cool. Rubber, Yaz, look around. Rice as far as the eye can see. It's a beautiful thing, huh? Look at it all. I sometimes go first person and crouch down and just run along and look at the awesome expanse of rice that we've planted ourselves here. It's nice, huh?
Baby saplings.
I know.
You can drive on for now.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
A bright future of rice. It's thanks to you guys, and it's thanks to the folks at home. Wouldn't do it without ya. Couldn't do it without ya. I wouldn't have made it through one rice planting season if it weren't for the crew. It would have driven me insane straight away. Wouldn't have nearly the patience. So I really appreciate you guys. Rubber, this is the start of your second rice season with us, so I think we can call you a fixture. A fixer and a fixture. And yeah, pleasure to know you. Really nice to just have you in the chat and just have your words and your encouragement and your sense of humor, personality. It's lovely. Yaz, I don't know what harvest this would be for you. 10? We'll never be able to figure it out. We'll never know how many you've actually done. But you'd be among the most experienced rice growers and harvesters around, I'd say. I bet we've done more liters than anyone. Can't wait for this harvest to come in. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this farm. You know, I can't believe it, but we still keep finding these directions to go in. And maybe it's all just a big pretense to hang out. Rubber, you said it. I love hanging out with you guys. Yes, that's how I feel. I love hanging out with you guys. It's really nice.
I love hanging out with you guys, and especially you, Rubber. Like, best. Like, it's the best when like people come from TikTok to YouTube. You know, the real ones.
That's it. It's nice to meet someone on the internet who gets it. You know, we're all in the same. Yeah, it's just nice. I'm gushing now though, guys. I gotta go make my dinner and make my lunch for tomorrow. So I'll say stay safe out there, everybody. Stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the horizon. And thanks again, Rubber and Yaz. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.